feeling? How are you feeling now? When all the pieces seem like they can't be found, I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home. Not gonna step back, not gonna step back now. We're flying higher, we're gonna reach the clouds. I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home.
Very flattered that Judy and Jaylin asked me to be a part of this. I run a art school where I do a lot of drawing and painting of people from life on the model stand, and we had Judy and Jaylin both model for us. Jaylin a number of times, yeah. So I do a lot of portraits, and most of them are from life, but these were from photographs. Catfish here, he's a local musician, Catfish Stevenson. I know him as Catfish. But he came and modeled for us in 2016, and I painted his portrait, and then I did this drawing off of that painting. So I kind of had a memory of it. I wanted to use my niece for the cover because I thought she might fit the description, but Jaylin probably rightfully figured some of the topics in the story probably probably wouldn't want that connected with my niece. But this was also my first watercolor commission. Usually I do oils. It was also nice to dive into drawing. Usually, again, it's oils or watercolor. But yeah, I really don't have as much to say, and it probably would not be as compelling as what Judy and Jaylin said. It's a visual medium for me. But I guess I could answer any questions if anyone has any.
You mentioned what you and Judy did down on State Street.
Oh, what we did on State Street? Yeah, well, I met Judy a number of times before I kind of said something. I saw Duran Morris's work, and it just really spoke to me, just like really deeply. And after like the third time of seeing her, I think it was at the Moses Christmas party, probably?
Probably, yeah.
And then, I met Judy and reached out to Duran, and we kind of stayed friends since. And then I met Jaylin through Judy about a year ago, maybe, probably. And then yeah, and then on State Street, when they painted all of the boards, when they painted all of State Street, Karin Wolf asked me to do the corner of the Momoka that like felt like the overture. I was very honored to be asked to do that spot, but I did not feel comfortable being a part of this. And so I wanted to use that to highlight Duran and his work, because he very much is a victim of all of that in a very profound way. I can let Judy talk more about Duran, but so I painted, or we painted his one of his pieces on that wall. Yeah, and I don't have any images of it or anything, but it's an amazing painting by him that hopefully he did it justice. That's his work. That's not the painting we did, but that is the book that Judy wrote with Duran. And yeah, that was just my kind of friendship with Duran has really opened my eyes a lot to just so much about incarceration in the U.S., specifically in Wisconsin. I'm sure the same thing happened with Judy. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I can answer any questions, if anyone has any questions, but.
Who was the model for Zoe?
For Zoe, Judy gave me images that she found online. And so I tried to do them justice, but also kind of add my own personality, you know, that's inescapable. My own handwriting, I guess. Yeah, I actually don't know who the models for any of them, other than I knew Catfish, because, you know, Catfish. Yes?
How long does it take you to do a portrait?
Well, most of the people that sit in our studio sit for 3.5 hours, and usually I finish. Usually I like it. I'm being optimistic. That's probably not usually, but if I'm lucky. I like to say it took me 43 years to do a portrait, because it just takes, you know, you gotta kind of have a lot of bad ones before you have good ones. If people are interested in being models, I can share that information, and I can certainly, we're always looking for models. We have models 4 days a week. And there's James has modeled for us a number of times. I have a lot of paintings of James, and Gail paints with us, and Frank, I don't know if he's still here, but he was our model. I don't see him here. Yeah, Frank Davis, yeah, he modeled a handful of times. But yeah, mine are kind of looser, quicker sketches, so they're 3.5 hours. Sometimes we'll have the models come back, and then it'll be a 7-hour piece. Yeah, sometimes a third time, but.
Phil, do you want to say a little bit about this one?
Oh yeah, this one is a friend. This one is one of Jaylin by. I'm painting with a group, so it's kind of a community studio where, and this is one of the guys that paint with us, Taylor, painted one of Jaylin, and he really captured Jaylin in that one, I thought. Right? It's a pretty nice one. I don't have much to say about it, but Jaylin was an amazing model, and and Taylor put his spin on it for sure.